Hi, this is Alan Shimel, DevOps.com, here live on the expo floor of IBM InterConnect. And we're at the Watson booth speaking to Dineen Tallering, who's an entrepreneur who started a business using Watson for dating. Dineen, welcome.
Thank you.
Dineen, what's the name of your business?
It's called Connectidy.
Connectidy. Fantastic. Dineen, I love the idea of using the cognitive abilities of Watson
Yeah.
to make for a better match.
Thank you.
How did you come up with this?
You know, my partner and I, as I was saying in the talk yesterday, we wanted to solve a problem that we know is prevailing in the industry, which is with online dating, people are continually misrepresenting themselves and not knowing how to communicate properly in the forum.
Okay.
And we both had hands-on experience in the whole online dating environment. And when we understood the APIs for Watson and the ability for personality insights to grab your written text and tell you about who you are, not based on how you write, but what you write, based on how you write, not the words, you know?
Understood.
So you can't game the system.
Right.
So you feed it your text, and it comes back with a personality assessment of you in seconds, literally.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So there have been other sort of dating apps that are trying to assess personalities. They don't have Watson though. But how do you have you done comparisons to the Watson assessment versus, let's say, some of these others?
Sure. I mean, I can give you our analysis, which we spent a lot of hours doing. So dating sites, you create your own profile. You have to go in there, you answer a bunch of questions. They're subjective of creating this persona of how you see yourself. Then you have to write a paragraph about yourself and what you like and what you don't like. You know, and so what you end up with is something that's very subjective about how you see yourself. And a lot of us will morph that perception of self based on our circumstances. So we may not actually be presenting ourselves for who we really are and what's going to satisfy us.
Yeah.
So if you take your true personality and you really understand who you are, and then when you're done, you go ahead and look at all of your choices for a match, which is what we do. We actually give our users a visualization of how each choice will affect their matching pool. So once you have your personality done, you go into the system and you say, okay, well, I only want to date guys, and me being tall, I only want to date guys that are 6'2" or taller. If I choose that, I've just eliminated 94% of the dating population.
You know that
and what
already.
we do is we show, well, of course,
Yeah.
we show them a visual of how that dating pool goes down. And we do that for all their choices: age range, geographical location, body type, all kinds of things.
Right.
And so that's very helpful for all the users. No other dating site is doing anything even close to this. And then what we do is once people start communicating, we use Tone Analyzer to help coach them with those initial awkward conversations. Because remember, you don't see the person face to face. You really don't have an idea of how they're responding when you're saying what you're saying. After you get to know them and you've met them, then Tone Analyzer may not be as critical, but we love it. We call it spell check for your emotions. It's like having a writing coach over your shoulder.
No, I get it.
So the whole point of the site is to create emotional intelligence that is completely based on relationship science. Completely based on science. Yeah.
Let me ask you a couple of other questions, though, if I can.
Sure.
Number one, how hard was it to work with Watson?
Oh, it was so easy. I mean, really, we met with Alicia Lair, who's the head of the Watson Tone Analyzer API, I think it's been about a month when we began to participate in the beta program. And we were able to take their new interface and incorporate it into our product within a month.
Wow.
And as far as the Personality Insights API is concerned, there is a plethora of information from that system. So, for example, when you go through our personality assessment, you come out with a very comprehensive list of not just your big 5 and 6 subtraits. You also come up with a whole list of needs and values that are based on all that amazing data that's already stored in Watson. So that's fantastic.
Yeah,
really fantastic.
That is.
Yeah.
Where is the company? You're not in beta anymore? You're in general
We are. We
release?
just launched
Oh,
beta.
just launched
We
beta.
just launched beta, and we dovetailed it
What a
into this
great idea.
experience. Yes, and we had the privilege of being with David Kenny yesterday to
Yes.
introduce it. So that was fabulous, and we wanted it to happen at this event. And we want to, now we're looking to acquire users. We want to create an awareness in the marketplace that there's something completely different. I know that everybody's out there going, we need another dating app like we need another lawyer,
Right.
right? I mean, basically, that's what people are saying. This is so different from anything that's out there, and we know that people, once they get their hands on it, are gonna feel that way because we have about 5,000 users in the system already, and they all feel that way. Those have been predominantly testers, and
Great.
so the feedback that we've been getting is that wow, we can't wait for the matching to start so that we can really get in there. But we need 20,000 users to start the
To really
matching
get
process,
right.
and we're launching by region. So we'll launch in the New York tri-state region first.
And then?
And then we'll start going to the other big cities, LA, Seattle, San Francisco.
Very cool.
Yeah, yeah. And
Um,
then the world.
And then the world. Tomorrow, the world. Dineen, let me ask you a question. Can we develop a DevOps profile for
Sure.
DevOps singles?
We would love that.
That would be
We
an
would love
interesting. We might be able to help you with that at DevOps.com. Dineen, we didn't mention where do people go if they're interested in signing up?
Very easy. You go to Connectidy.com.
Can you
It's
spell that?
Connectidy, like ID yourself. So connect IDY at Connectidy.com. And that's it. And once you go there, the app is responsive right now. So whether you have it on your phone, your computer, your tablet, it's all going to function exactly the same. Eventually, we will have a native app. That's what one of our next steps is. But for
That
right
would
now,
be
you
very
can
cool.
use it anywhere.
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 So would it be fair to say in IBM parlance, this is outthink dating?
We hope so.
Absolutely. Dineen, best
Oh,
of luck
thank
with
you
this.
so
We're looking
much.
forward to it.
Thank
Dineen
you.
Tallering speaking here at IBM InterConnect on her Watson-powered dating app, Connectidy. This is Alan Shimel from DevOps.com. Thanks for listening.